are watercolors, but not just any watercolors. These are artist grade watercolors. And I have always tried the student grade watercolors because I just don't think I'm professional enough for the artist grade watercolors. So I'm going to be trying these for the first time ever today. These weren't actually bought by me. These were bought by my uncle from India because I just don't know why. I cannot find watercolor cake sets over here where I live, so these have come a long way and I'm very thankful. And if I was the one buying these, I would have probably bought the student grade again, but since they were bought by my uncle, he ended up buying the artist grade one, and I'm very excited to try it out. Oh, and I have tried these student grade watercolors from the same brand, so I'm excited to see what the difference is going to be. Let's get started. First, about the packaging, I really like it. It's this very nice tin in this very beautiful shade of blue, which I really like. And it says artist watercolor cakes, and on the inside it is also the same tin, obviously. And one thing I really like about it is that it comes with the names of the shades that are there. Hasn't happened in the watercolor cake set that I've had before, which is only 2, and both of them were student grade, so I guess this is what artist grade gets you. The names of the colors, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. We've got all the different shades of the colors: gamboge hue, Indian yellow, emerald green. We have a raw umber, we have a raw sienna. I've only always had burnt stuff, not raw, so yeah, these are very nice shades. I like that. And it also comes with this very cool looking brush, which I just can't get out. Why can't I get it out? Oh my god. Okay, I got it out. It comes with this very cool looking brush, which is a size 4. Very good size, actually. It looks beautiful. I like it a lot. Put it back in its little thing. Now I can't put it back. Now the colors, which I'm just very excited to just go ahead and swatch these. So I feel like swatching is going to be the best way to get to know these colors. If I just do this upside down, some of the colors fall out because there's just like a very tiny little drop of glue there, so sometimes the glue ends up sticking and sometimes it doesn't. Hold up, I lost a color. Did I just lose a color? No, I didn't lose a color. Shouldn't have done that. But the glue is not the strongest. I have no idea which one of these is carmine. Look at that, they are so identical to each other. I have no idea. But I think this one was here, and I think that one was there. I don't know. One thing that is bothering me about the set is that the white and black are so close to each other. Colors are gonna mix, and then I'm gonna end up having a gray instead of a white. I guess it should be fine. I'm very excited to get into the swatches, so let's get into the swatches. Okay, so here are these swatches, and I just absolutely love how vibrant and opaque and beautiful these colors are. I think they're all just so pretty. Also, I love how many shades of yellow we have. I love yellow, so I'm loving that. I also really like all these different shades of blue. That burnt sienna. It's so warm and beautiful looking. I really like it. So the colors are very nice. I've done the swatches, and I also did like a little bit of a blending test and stuff to see how these work. So I guess I kind of know how they work, but I'm not really sure. But I've done all that stuff. So now I think I'm ready to create a painting. So let's paint. For the painting, I'm using this sketch, which I made like last year. I don't know, it's been a very long time, but I'm painting it today, so yeah. I'm just trying to erase the pencil lines a little, and then I'm outlining it because I like to outline things when the details are very tiny, because sometimes when you paint those little tiny details, they get lost, so I just like to outline it to preserve it. I don't think preserve's the right word, but that's what I've used. So anyways, you can see how dirty this whole entire sketch has gotten when I'm erasing it, like so dirty. Oh my god. Now we can start watercoloring the painting. So I'm starting off with a nice blue sky, which I really like the shade of blue, and I love it when the watercolor sets come with the shade of blue. Anyways, I've got a question for you guys, and that is, do you prefer the watercolor paint tubes or the cakes? Personally, for me, I prefer these watercolor cakes because I just feel more like watercolory when I'm painting with these. When I'm using watercolor paint tubes, I just feel like I'm using gouache or some other random paint, but when I'm painting with these, I get the more watercolor feel. And also, everything is right here at one place. I don't need to grab individual paint tubes and mix them on a paint palette and all these type of things. And I don't know if it's true or not, but I also feel like the watercolor cakes last longer. I don't know if it's true. If you do know it's true, let me know in the comments below. Also, which one do you prefer? Let me know that as well. Anyways, I didn't actually tell you what I'm painting. I'm painting this very beautiful picture I found on Pinterest of this beautiful masjid. I'm assuming it's somewhere in Europe, but it didn't really actually have the name of the masjid, which I'm kind of sad about. I wish I knew, but I don't. So, I'm sorry. And now I'm bringing in the color pencils, and you may be like, isn't this supposed to be a watercolor painting testing video? Well, yes, it is, and consider this a test for the watercolors to see if they work well with other mediums, because I wasn't liking how the painting was turning out, and so I had to use color pencils to fix it, and I feel like they did a very, very good job. Now, a little about the watercolors is that these are supposed to be artist grade, but I couldn't really tell much difference between these and the watercolors I normally use. Like, it just didn't feel very different, so tell me if I should try to make the same painting using artist grade watercolors and then some student grade watercolors. Maybe with that I'll be able to tell more difference, because I really wasn't able to tell any difference. But anyways, we're getting closer to the end of the painting, so here's a music change. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And that is the painting. I really like how it turned out. I think it looks very, very cool. I love the details. I love how vibrant the colors are. I know a lot of the watercolor, I did cover it up with color pencils, but hey, consider it like a test for the watercolors to see if they work well with other mediums. And yes, they do. They were incredible. Also, this painting is supposed to be like a set for this painting that I made like last year. I think I made a video about that too, so if I did, I'm gonna link it in the description. I don't really remember, but if I did, I'll link it. Go watch it. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. I love that shining metallic gold touch that I added. I'm so creative for that. I know. I also really like how the sky turned out. It was like super quick, but I think it turned out very cool. Anyways, now about the watercolors, which is what the video was about. I think it's incredible. I love the set so much. I really like all the colors. I like the brush too. It's very nice and fine. The only one thing that I don't like about it is the little section where you mix the paint. I feel like the material is like a little water resistant and like weird, so it's kind of hard to mix paint on there. It's like all the paint just kind of gets lifted up in the brush. It's like, it acts weird, and I don't really like that a lot. Other than that, I love the thing. I'll probably be using it in like every other video of mine, so get used to seeing it in like every other video of mine. And yeah, that was all for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, and until I upload another video, make sure you all stay artsy. I don't need to spell it. Goodbye.